everybody, this is Kevin Green with KG Cichlids, and this is the species profile on the clown loach. And also with special guest Andrew Bazukai, also known as Summiter 2183 on YouTube. Go check him out. So let's listen to the man that actually lives in Indonesia, where these guys come from.
Hi guys, this is Summiter 2183 or Andrew Bazukai if you guys know me in Facebook, but in YouTube my name is Andy Bazukai, my real name. This video is a species profile that I'm collaborating with Kevin Green of KG Cichlids. So let's get to it. The species profile that I'm making today for him and for this collabo is a fish that most of you guys keep with your African cichlids over there, and it's something that originates here in my country, in Indonesia, which is the clown loach. Now, the clown loach, or Chromobotia macracanthus, or its species name, is its origin is a loach that, as you guys know, it origins in Indonesia. It's found in Borneo. Why I say Borneo in general? Because Borneo-wise, if you can see the map of Borneo in the world map, is actually half of it is actually Indonesian territory, which is Kalimantan, which we call Kalimantan. Clown loaches are found in the central, west, and the east portions of Kalimantan, specifically in the Barito River, the Kapuas, and the Kayan River basins over there. And another clown loaches is also found in the Sumatra, the main island, the big island of Sumatra, the east and southern part of the Jambi and Lampung, specifically in the Batanghari and Musi and the Indragiri basins. Now, clown loaches mainly lives in the wild. They live in the main big river channels, which is more most of the time it's tree-colored due to the humic substances, organic substances that leaches into the water, like tannins. If you guys know about South American habitats, that's something more like where actually clown loaches live. And tree-colored rivers actually pass through rainforests as well. Now, clown loaches also can be found in floodplain swamp lakes, where the substrate itself is made mostly out of sand, detritus, leaf litter, submerged roots and branches all around. Now, for clown loaches, you guys know that they are very slow growers, but the size of all these guys can grow somewhere up to around 16 inches or around 40 cm, but so far I don't think I have ever seen one grow that big. So most likely that clown loaches can grow up to around 10 to 12 is basically more of your usual fare. Now, temperatures wise, these guys are pretty adaptable. They grow, you can keep them, the ideal temperature to keep these clown loaches is around 78 to 83 degrees or Fahrenheit, or 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. pH wise, it's best to keep them in a pH of slightly acidic, 6.5 to 7, but most likely captive bred clowns can tolerate higher pHs. Like you guys keep them in African cichlid tanks, although in the long term I think it's not recommended, but they are able to adapt somehow. Now, tank size, if you want to keep clown loaches, it's best to have a minimum of 75 gallon because of the size these guys grow. Even though the speed of the rate of their growth is like really slow. That's why some people keep them with frontosa, like Kevin does, because the growth rate, the growth speed of clown loaches actually matches some the growth rate of frontosa, which is possibly why they are kept so much alongside frontosa rather than any other loach out there. Substrates wise, if you it's possible and it's best to have sand, very soft sand where they can root and you know, search around morsels for, you know, morsels or uneaten food and everything. Just like earth eaters, I mean like South American earth eaters like geophagus, these guys also need sand. But what I do caution you guys to get to not get loaches, especially clowns. I mean like if your intentions are to, you know, to get rid of your pest snail problems, because like most people don't know, I mean like the actual size that clowns really can grow. So I mean like once again, like Jay and many others mentioned over the years, before you get something, do your proper research, you know, to make sure your tank is going to be you know, best suited for this fish. Don't get if you want to get rid of pest snails and everything, it's best to get something. If you insist on getting loaches, except if you want either get loaches to get rid of your snail problems, try something that grows smaller, like my yo-yo loaches. But even then, don't try it. I'm not so sure whether they are, you know, they can adapt as well as clowns in, you know, higher pH and higher GH and everything. Food-wise, I think clowns are pretty much adaptable. You can give them bloodworms, you can give them white worms, you can give them like tubic waxworm, krill, prawns, and cooked prawns, and shrimp, dried shrimp, which I think most of the older clowns, the bigger ones, will, you know, appreciate. You can give them like fruits and veggies as well, either fresh or you want to blanch them. All of them are accepted. Now, for clowns, another good thing about clowns is like I recommend that you get at least 5 of these guys, because the more the merrier. These guys are social kind of loach. They hang out not just 1 by 2. It's like you get corridorers or any other social kind of catfish. It's best to get at least 5. More if it's better, and the more you get them, you might be just treated to, you know, the sight of them just swimming along in one big shoal across the tank in riding the current. Or if you're even very lucky, you get even 5 or more. You just might be treated, you know, to see them just dancing up and down the sides of your tank, up and down, up and down. Is a signature of theirs. It's a kind of loach dance. If they keep tumbling over in up and down is that kind of dance. If you are lucky, you might be able to get them. Markings wise, you guys can remember. I mean, like there are some red clowns that are quite regular in their markings, but if you guys are lucky, you might catch 1 or 2 that are, you know, irregularly marked. Like there are some funny markings on the clown loaches, on the variation in the stripes. I believe Adam C has 3 of them that has some oddball stripes and oddball patterns, which is adorable and cute. I mean, like you are lucky enough to buy with some of those, then you know you're very in luck. One last thing before I hand this over to Kevin again. When you're taking care of clown loaches or any loaches of the Botiid family, including clowns, do remember that they have a subocular spine underneath their eyes, which is like a big scalpel blade. So I mean, like when handling clowns, do be careful. You might just get cut on them, and when you're handling with the nets, just be careful, because the subocular spine will get them stuck in the net. You might have to cut them out or something. Thanks for this opportunity for the collaboration, Kevin. And I hope to work with you again on future collaboration projects. Thanks, guys, and see you. Bye bye.
Let's get right into it. The clown loach, also known as the tiger bottia, is a tropical freshwater fish belonging to the bottiid loach family. It is a sole member of the Chromobottia genus. It is a very popular fish in the aquarium trade and is sold worldwide. Clown loaches originate from Indonesia, right where Andrew Bazukai actually lives. Sumatra clown loaches are more colorful than Borneo ones. Also, they are able to change color depending on mood and on certain parameters, and also at feeding time. Clown loaches, believe it or not, are found in its natural habitat in temps ranging from 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit and a pH between 5.0 and 8.0. No wonder they do just fine in an African cichlid tank. So it's okay, Ben Ochart. Interesting fact about clown loaches is that clown loaches have never been bred in captivity. And if you are the first one to do that, then you probably deserve a really nice prize. That clown loaches, along with the yo-yo loaches that I have a spine that comes out frontward right below their orbital bones. So be careful when handling them, because I have actually been stabbed by one of these guys and it doesn't feel good. It drew blood, so yeah, be very careful. In the wild, they use them as a defense mechanism, and also possibly for obtaining food, which I'd really like to see that one. As far as I know, clown loaches are very adaptable to their environment, and if you are to have one in a pH like 7.8 like I have, you'll notice that most of the time they're pretty healthy, and you know what, they're probably better off in my hands than some other people that might think they're really cool looking and put them in a tank and they die anyway. So that's my take on it. Thank you, Andrew, for doing this collaboration with me, and I look forward to many more in the future. And thank you all for watching, and you can catch me on the next episode. I'll see you later. Take care.